Okay, so I'm going to get started. It's in the spirit of truly keeping this to 15 minutes. That's the whole point here. So for those of you for whom this is the first time, the goal here is once a day, Monday through Friday, we get together as a group and we practice one of several different what I would call foundational skills that have been shown to really contribute to our well-being, and especially those of us that grapple with depression, anxiety, OCD, other sort of mental and emotional challenges. The idea of just coming back once a day and just knowing that there's sort of a safe place that you can come to and practice is in a safe community is very much the idea here. And just a reminder, the guiding principle to what we're doing is this thing called self-directed neuroplasticity. So I'm not sure why this slide is not doing its thing. But the idea is, our brains are plastic. Things are constantly changing, and our brain is always adapting, right? So especially if certain experiences are repetitive, and as those of us that have struggled with, depression and anxiety know, when those ruminations are repeated over and over and over again, unfortunately, our brain just gets really good at them, and things become faster and deeper and just sort of more activated quickly. Now, we can use that same awareness of how our brain works to our advantage, and hence the self-directed brain plasticity part, where we say, okay, I know that if I repeatedly activate certain parts of my brain, it gets better at performing that function. So great, why don't I apply this to compassion, to gratitude, to love, and the desired states that we want. And so that's the essential mechanism here that I'm hoping to to activate on a regular basis. And today we're going to do compassion. So just those of you again that are new to this, we do a different practice every day. So Monday through Friday from noon, just for 15 minutes or so. And today we're going to do compassion. I just want to define what compassion is. So the idea of being able to recognize the suffering or the struggle or the pain and that someone else is experiencing, and then to cultivate this heartfelt desire to alleviate suffering, right? So the difference between empathy and compassion on a really rudimentary level is empathy is this experience of feeling with someone, right? You walk into the dentist's office and you can feel other people's emotional states. We just we're super sensitive creatures. Compassion is I think of it as almost like empathy plus that heartfelt desire to alleviate the suffering. So we're not just stuck in this place where we're experiencing the intensity of the heaviness or the negativity of someone else's emotions, but we're actually transcending that and saying, yes, not only can I feel it, but I am stepping into a place where I want to do what I can to alleviate the suffering. And we do that in part because we get that we're all human beings, and we're all interconnected, and we're actually way more similar to one another than we oftentimes give ourselves credit for. As many of you know, I've been traveling for the last several weeks, and there's nothing like sitting in an airport or sitting on a plane with lots and lots of other humans to, I found myself doing this very practice that we're about to do over and over again, because I would just look around and I would just imagine, all of these humans whose names I didn't know their life circumstance, and there's something about just being in proximity with them and just realizing like everyone's got a story, everyone hurts, everyone struggles, and there's something just so beautiful and empowering about being able to stimulate and intentionally activate this part of myself that says, yeah, and I can hold that, and I can see them, and I can wish them well. So today's compassion exercise, I'm gonna guide you guys through a meditation. And just to give you a little bit of a preview, we're going to start with someone that we feel, we're loving them, or connecting with that sensation of loving them is really easy and really accessible. So, maybe start thinking of someone that you hold really dearly in your life. And then we'll sort of use that momentum that we can feel for that person, and we'll radiate out to someone that we don't really know that well. And I always think of, the UPS, delivery folks, or the mail man or mail woman who comes by here. I kind of know them, but I don't really. And yet they're also humans. They struggle and they hurt and they have their own stories. So I imagine, what it's like to be them. And then I imagine us expanding this to all of humanity, right? There's so much going on the planet. You just need to open up the news and you realize, there's a lot going on planet Earth that humans are having. And so we can extend that compassion out to them. And probably the most important and oftentimes difficult person for us to do this with is ourselves. So yeah, this is a little bit of a roadmap. So let's start by closing our eyes and ground ourselves, noticing feet flat on the ground, wiggle your toes, and just bring your full awareness to the here and now, sitting in your chair, breathing. For the next 7 minutes, there's nothing for us to do other than just be fully present to this experience where we are going to intentionally stimulate our capacity for compassion for others, for ourselves. And start by bringing to mind this person that you love. Don't overthink it. Just connect with a memory of someone that you care about. And I want you to imagine them having a hard time. Just like any human being, they're going to bump into some situations, and maybe you can, in your memory, remember a time where they were grappling with something or struggling with something, or just not feeling happy or joyful. And since you're muted on this call, I really recommend that you actually say this out loud. So as you're thinking of this person that you love, I want you to imagine being the source from which you're radiating these wishes for them. So you can say out loud, may you be free from pain and sorrow. May you be free from worry and fear. May you be free from overwhelm and doubt. And may you be free from suffering. So again, this person that you love and you care about inevitably is going to run into situations that are difficult. I want you to imagine yourself being a source of compassion for them, whether you're in contact with them or not, is immaterial. It's really about stimulating this heartfelt desire on your part to wish them well. So may you be free from pain and sorrow. May you be free from worry and fear. May you be free from overwhelm and doubt. May you be free from suffering. And notice where in your body these wishes resonate. Notice your belly and your chest, your hands. And then let's use this connection that we have to this sense of compassion for this person that we love. And let's extend this to someone that we don't actually know quite as well. And for me, it's the UPS drivers that make their rounds, or sometimes it's the barista at the coffee shop. You just exchange smiles but you don't really know each other. And even there, I want you to imagine being in this person's presence and just thinking to yourself as you watch them, may you be free from pain and sorrow. May you be free from worry and fear. May you be free from overwhelm and doubt. May you be free from suffering. Again, you don't need to know the details of their life. You just need to know that they're a human being just like you, that at times runs into trouble. And again, just radiating these good wishes out to them. May you be free from pain and sorrow. May you be free from worry and fear. May you be free from overwhelm and doubt. May you be free from suffering. Just noticing what that feels like in your body. Your body's like an instrument. There's a resonance in your belly and your chest, just like there would be in a guitar or another instrument. Just notice how compassion is radiating through your body and outward. And now this might be a little bit of a stretch. Let's see if you can just hold on to this sensation of compassion. I want you to remember a time when you were struggling, when you were feeling frustrated or scared or anxious or isolated. And from this place right here, right now, radiate out that same compassion to this memory of yourself in the situation. And imagine saying to this other version of you in your memory, may you be free from pain and sorrow. May you be free from worry and fear. May you be free from overwhelm and doubt. May you be free from suffering. So this present moment version of yourself is radiating compassion out to this memory of yourself, this other self that was struggling. May you be free from pain and sorrow. May you be free from worry and fear. May you be free from overwhelm and doubt. May you be free from suffering. And again, just noticing where in your body you feel that. Noticing your belly and your chest, your hands, your forehead. And then taking a deep breath in. Now on this exhale, go ahead and open your eyes. Maybe just briefly look around at everyone else on the call. And just a quick reminder, we're all human beings. We all bump into our challenges at different times, and it's a really wonderful practice to just stimulate a kind of skillfulness with being able to call up this sense of compassion on demand. And the way we do it is we just practice it. That's the way to get there. So I'll stick around for a few more minutes. That concludes our practice for the day. I'll be back tomorrow at noon, same time, same place. And thanks for participating. I'll stick around for a few minutes if you want to chat. Take care, everyone.